in order to handle that stuff. Now, in terms of the deckers he's met that are Shadowrunners, his choices are Peter, Phantom, and Rihanna Heartbane. You know, he's worked with Peter before, but, you know, frankly, Peter's small time, and Joshua's not saying that he couldn't become better at his job, but frankly, he doesn't really want to invest that much in him. Phantom, meanwhile, he has worked with before. He likes Phantom. Phantom does a pretty good job, and Joshua is inclined to hire him. But he's thinking that maybe it would be a good idea first, before just going with Phantom, to actually give Rihanna Heartbane a try. Because even though she's expensive, you know, maybe she's like that much better at of a decker than Phantom is. And, you know, if he's gonna put all this money forward into making this work in order to get after Ito's data in his system, he might as well invest in the best. I mean, he's learned his lesson in terms of, you know, oh, well, if I can just spend a little bit, it'll be enough, and you know, he realized, probably after many mistakes early on, that is not a good attitude with which to approach these kind of issues. And finally, he takes it down. Cancel that alert. Alright, let's go to the data stores. Don't know which is which, so we'll just go after one of them. Alright, let's just blast our way through it. Alright, it's an attack. Alright, so with an attack one, we want to put up armor. Let's see, let's delete that, put armor up. Killer ice. Dodged. Let's use smoke. Whoa, it's chaos! And we'll use mirrored image, because that's a fun one. Oh wow, it didn't last very long, unfortunately. You can see that it takes a little while for the program to load after its use. That armor there is protecting us against the killer's attacks. Killer ice are annoying, but they just attack the persona, meaning that eventually if they wear all your persona's health down, you'll just be jacked out of the matrix, but the decker themselves will be fine. It's the black ice that you saw in Ito's system that are the ones that you really have to worry about. As you can see, they knocked poor Phantom out. Joshua had to provide emergency medical services to save his life. Dangerous stuff. I think it should be almost till. Let's do smoke again, just because smoke is fun. Whoa! I really like that sound effect. Basically what smoke does, for people not familiar, is it makes electronic chaos. All actions have added difficulty. So everything, not our attacks, the ISIS attacks. It's not a necessary program, but it's neat if you're going to try to balance the odds in the decker's favor. There we go, we blasted through him. Management records, what we're looking for. We upload the file to the data store, run accomplished. Alright, so let's get 5 pieces of information to take to Roscoe for some extra cash. Nothing. All precautions are now in effect. Employee scheduling. Oh wow, the alarm is already back up again. Well, let's get in here and cancel the damn alert. And then go in here.
Alert canceled. Passcode rejected.
Ah, damn. Another barrier ice. Ah, I remember. These are the barriers. The ones that look like a gray gate are actually the access ice, which perform a similar function as the barrier ice. The difference being the barrier ice are not fooled by deception, which makes them a bit annoying, but what can you do? We could try to use a program like Sleaze, which is pretty nice because you can just bypass this ice completely undetected if it works. However, you can't, if it's a data store and you actually want to get into it, that doesn't really help you. So you've got to take a more direct route in order to get through it. Luckily, this one is not that well guarded. This is something that the crappy old cyberdeck that he is Phantom working on can handle. So he'll be able to blast his way through this soon. And we'll get us some stuff so we can make some real money off of this. Alright, let's blow it up. There we go. Project. Oh, project files. There might be something useful here. Come on, you can get something. Passive alert, not a big deal. Project expense report. That might be useful. Let's get one more. Project requisition. Okay. Alright. Let's return to the CPU, cancel the alert. Already got three files actually. Let's go back to the management data store and take 2 more files and then call it a matrix run. Transfer. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Employee scheduling. We have that before, but whatever. It might be different. Client information. Cool. Alright, well, let's erase. You find a file that appears important and obliterate it from memory. Score 1 for the downtrodden hacker. So long, chumps. Bloop. Alright. Oh, that was fun. So, let's go back to downtown and see if we can get some decent money out of Roscoe. Howdy, name's Roscoe. Well, we've got some data to sell, Roscoe. Employee scheduling 1800 nuyen, yes please. Project expense reports 2400 nuyen, yes please. Project requisition 600 nuyen, yes please. Worthless employee scheduling and worthless client information. Still, that was a decent profit there. Phantom, you've done it again. A flustered woman passes by you. A moment later, a grungy man passes in pursuit of the woman. It appears he is some form of law official chasing a suspect. Well, normally Joshua would just let things go on, but you know what? If he looks like Lone Star, Joshua hates Lone Star at this point. He's gonna attack. Lone Star undercover! On the ground now, punk, or die! Lone Star agent pulls a gun just as his backup appears. Screw you, assholes. Attack. Frickin' Lone Star. We're gonna show them what the hell we think of them. Damn right. Boom! One for good measure. Phantom, you need to not get knocked out so easily. I mean, granted, I haven't got you the best body armor, but you gotta be more careful around these guys. Ew, well, you should probably get patched up. We did just get a whole bunch of nuyen for our trouble. Let's take you to the hospital. Oh god, Lone Star again. Let's just talk to them. Okay, you managed to just tell them to go whiz off. Phantom was not in a good shape to fight. Alright, medical attention. It's expensive, but whatever. Let's get him all patched up. Some good surgery. Sudden disturbance, impressive figures, gangs going pro. Good for them. Good for those gangs. Alright, well, after all that shenanigans, Joshua is going to want to take our good pal here, Phantom, to the cyberdeck store and see, okay, well, what should we get then? Well, obviously priority number 1 is a better cyberdeck, because you can upgrade the programs, but if your cyberdeck is shit, it doesn't really matter, because cyberdecks can only, as you can see, be upgraded so many times. BOD, evasion, masking, sensors, these are all properties of the cyberdeck itself. And these are extra storage, extra memory, load I/O speed. These are all, of course, limited by the cyberdeck. Let's see, Cyber Shack PCD 500. Yeah, this is not really even worth the nuyen. This is better. 25,000 nuyen for a Fuji Cyber 5, or a steep 60,000 nuyen for a Sega CTY 360. Wow, that is a lot. but that might be a decent deck for him. 60,000 nuyen. Question will be, how much money is Joshua willing to actually put forward? Because not only after you get the deck, then you have to upgrade the deck, and then you have to upgrade the programs on the deck, and holy crap. Joshua can see right now that that can quickly add up to a lot of money, which is a prospect he does not enjoy. So the question is going to be, just how far is he willing to take this? Well, let's just talk to Mortimer there and collect our pay. Hey there, Winston. Alright, he pays us for our work. Gucci's local office in downtown Seattle. Sure, why not? Gucci's local office in downtown Seattle. I could do a quick corp run while we're at it. And do we get to shoot people? You bet we do, man. Let's bring old Winston along for the ride. Joshua loves having him along. He's the muscle when you need it. And, while we're at it... should check our contact list. Let's see. This is the guy that we hired from... Mortimer. That's the one we hired from Vigor and Jarl before those jerks disappeared. And that's the one we got from Trent. So there are 3 other Mr. Johnsons that we know of that we can get information from. And it's possible we can also get contacts from other people as well. Josh was thinking it might be worth it to actually go talk to the Mr. Johnson that, what is his name? Julius Strowther, I think. He operates on the Matchsticks, which is an expensive club to get into. Alright, like to go in. 150 large. Oof, that is expensive. Alright, let's see. Looks up from his pocket computer, yes? Alright, yeah, he's the one that offers a contact about how to get in Hollywood Correctional, not something he's interested in. Unfortunately, we're underworked, so we can't do a job for him yet. However, this might be a good time to try out Rihanna Heartbane. Looking for a good runner. Are we talking something I can sink my teeth into? Whew, that is a lot of money. Alright, let's hire her on for the short term, and check out what she has. Alright, she has a smart link, and a suppressor for a MAC-22 SMG. She has a line duster for concealing that illegal weapon. She's got medkits, trauma kits, and stim patches, so she's well prepared. Let's check out her skills. Wow, she is pathetically weak, but amazingly fast. She's charismatic, smart, and willful. She's very talented in computer systems, although we should note that Phantom has around this level of skill. She's incredibly good at electronics. Wow, better even than Joshua, which is useful for when going into a corp. She has a bit of rep, and she's good with biotech. She's not very good with firearms, but she is better with SMGs. Does she have... what cyberware does she have? A data jack for the Matrix, a smart link, which is what is tied into our MAC-22, and 2 levels of wired reflexes, so she's very, very fast. That is interesting. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna find out for ourselves just how decent she is at her job soon enough. Alright, I think Fuchi is located over here? Yes, it is. Alright, so let's head in there, everybody. Let's put Rihanna through her paces. Walk in the reception area. Oh no, there's a heart attack, someone help, blah blah blah. Thankfully, Fuchi is actually set up in a similar format in the downtown as their downtown office as they are at Penumbra. So, actually, she's the resident with an expert in electronics. You do it. Jam through the system, shutting down the alarm system, the security cameras. Also find files that suggest you should search the 4th floor. Wow, so she's apparently so good at this that we already know that the 4th floor is where we need to go. Well, and she found that right away, too. Well, Joshua finds that pretty impressive. Alright, find some concussion grenades. Now Joshua is going to want to recoup some of the financial losses of hiring her on, considering that even though she seems pretty impressive, man, that's a hit in the wallet working with her. He's going to have to think quite a bit before he's willing to entertain hiring her on for the longer term. I suppose, though, 4 frag grenades. While we're here, it might be worthwhile to see if she can actually hack through into a cyber terminal and see if she could take on Fuchi's system. We find 100 nuyen in the safe. It might be worthwhile. See what we can find out. Where the hell is she? Scientist walks by, leave him alone. We already know that we're supposed to search the 4th floor anyway. Well, where the hell is she? Uh-oh, a security guard has spotted her. Let's talk our way out of it. You managed to convince him you misplaced it. He seems satisfied and moves on. Where the hell is she? Wow. Apparently she was way over there for some reason. That's something you all might notice, is that the AI pathing, when you're not controlling the character, can be a little weird. Alright, let's go into cyberspace. Alright, well, let's just make the most of it then. Alright, now because we're going in from inside the corp, we're going straight into the IOPs. Oh man, look at that thing spin.
Rejected.
Okay, well, yep. Again, this is probably going to be a situation where it doesn't even matter. Oh wow, we actually hit it. That, that she has fantastic skills because of the simple fact that, well, yeah, it's not even really viable. We're about to get jacked out of the Matrix by this ice. And she's gonna tell Joshua the same thing that Phantom told Joshua. If you want to be able to run against the big corps, you need some real hardware. Because frankly, as she said before when we talked to her, it doesn't matter if you have great skills if your hardware is crap. Talk our way out of it. We barely convinced him. Dispatch comes up negative. Well, I guess we're gonna get to see how you fight there, Toots. Yeah, we took him out. Another guard coming up. Take him out. Holy crap, they're coming in spades now. Alright, everyone pick up your stuff. Come on, everything. Loot it all. We need this crap. Move, move, move. Let's shut down the alarm system. Alright, there we go. Oh, that seemed to work. Winston's a bit banged up. Oh, you got some trauma patches. Use them. Thank you. Alright, let's hack our way through this. Find nothing. Well, damn. You might be wondering, why is Joshua continuing to search on the 1st floor when he knows the package he's looking for is on the 4th floor? Well, he's just trying to ransack the place, see if he can loot anything. I mean, hell, it's Fuchi, they're bound to have deep pockets. Gotta be something going on here. Or not. That doesn't help us. Alright, well, looks like we did what we could do here. Let us travel up to there are 5 floors, to the 4th floor. Go see if we can fetch that package. Scientist walks by deep in thought. Ugh, walk away. We know what floor we need to be on. We find 50 nuyen in this safe. Alright, that's fine. Let's continue searching. Find the package we're looking for. Not bad. Question is, do we want to keep searching and risk finding a security in order to get a few extra 250 nuyen? The answer is yes. And if we run into security, Joshua doesn't give a crap. We'll blast him. Find nothing. And we're sure that Winston would enjoy that as well. He also generally prefers the confrontational route, and hell, the security here is apparently so scared of them that they don't even bother questioning them. Another scientist walking by. We already found the package we're looking for there, chum. No reason to even talk to you. Doesn't mean a damn thing. Come on, Winston, we're out here, buddy. What the hell he was doing in there? ID, please. Talk our way out of it. Dispatch comes up negative. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to blast you. Hi, guys. Don't you shoot the lady? Who just shoots a lady like that? What a thug. Reload. Empty your gun. Reload. Find nothing in there. Nothing here. Might as well open this door so we can get out faster later. I don't want to go there. We saw hurt security over that way. Here we go. Yep, 4th floor. In fact, we actually already have the package, so that's kind of pointless. I suppose it would probably be practical to leave now, rather than stick around and stir up even more trouble than we already have. So, let's get out of here, everyone. Yeah, we actually want to go to the 1st floor. Right. Well, everyone, I'd say that's a successful corp run. Let's just walk out the front door. Or not. What is it with these thugs shooting at a lady? Can you believe their behavior around here? Well, she's gonna use her trauma patch to patch herself up. Because that's what this stuff is for. As you noticed with these patches, they automatically give you 20% of your physical health back, or mental health if it's a stim patch. So it is not dependent on your own biotech skill. It just gives a straight 20%. It's good for people that don't have any skill in biotech. Now we need to shut down the alarm system if we want to leave, because the front door is locked while an alarm is going off. And out we go. Well, I'd say that went reasonably well. Joshua is certainly impressed with Rihanna's skill. I mean, obviously he needs a better cyberdeck if he's thinking of hiring her on, but she's got decent cyberware. Decent gun, although he'd probably want to upgrade that to a better SMG like the HK. And, yeah, in terms of her skills, she's really good at computers, very good, decent at biotech, great at electronics, and she has a bit of a rep. So, but her skills are actually kind of comparable to Phantom's, though. And as he can tell, they're both elves. Her, of course, the difference being, of course, you know, different personalities, and you know, she's a woman, he's a man. But they're both elves, elven deckers. Man, that seems to be a theme here. Peter's a dwarf, and he's a crappy decker, so that doesn't really help or argue for his case. But hey, you know, you do what you have to do. All right, let's go talk to Mortimer. Thank you for your services, everyone. It was a pleasure working with you. Thank you very much. And we're not going to do package delivery. Hell with that. Alright, let's get our nice little SMG out. Well then. Seems like we have a decision to make, everyone. We've got 4,000 nuyen right now. Now, we do have a decision to make. Joshua is trying to get an EO system. However, he realizes that he's got to upgrade that cyberware. He's got to get a better he's got to get a better cyber deck. He's got to upgrade, he's got to get better programs if he wants one of his hired deckers to actually get in there. Now, the thing is that if he's going to invest the money, all of that money, and he knows it's going to be a lot, in a quality cyberdeck, he wants to invest the money and hire on one of his friendly Shadowrunner deckers on for the long term. Because if he's going to invest a deck, he might as well invest in a person as well. Now, the question is, there are 3 options available for a decker. Let's see, Shadowrunners. There is Peter, who is very small time and would take a lot of time in order to increase his skills. There's Phantom, who we've worked with a lot and Joshua likes, and he's very good at what he does. And there's Rihanna Heartbane. As we just saw, she is also an excellent decker as well. So the question is, who does Joshua hire? Now, after thinking about it, he is not interested in Peter. I mean, he just doesn't have the skills, and he's not really patient enough to let him have the time to develop his own skills. So there's really only 2 choices. Do we hire, as our long-term decker, Phantom, or Rihanna Heartbane? Now, as you can see them both, I mean, they're both fairly competent deckers with similar skills, and they have generally equal levels of skills, and even similar amounts of hardware. So, as far as expertise, they're pretty much in the same boat. I guess the question then would be preferences. Joshua has worked more with Phantom than he has with Rihanna. However, Rihanna has just demonstrated that she's quite good at her job. So it's kind of a toss-up. So that's why I'm going to leave this choice to you. If you would like Joshua, there are going to be option A and option B. Option A, hire Phantom as our long-term decker companion. Option B, hire Rihanna Heartbane as our long-term decker companion. So everyone, let me know what you'd be interested in Joshua doing, and he will do it. And I will find an in-character way to explain that in the story. Okay, thank you for watching everyone, and we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.